versus Crazy Colors. That'll be a good set.
Yep.
Falcon, Rosa.
Yeah. Winner's side is all settled at this point, or close to settled.
I believe we have 6WX in Nier. I don't think they fought. Perhaps they have. I doubt it, though, because I assume they would want to stream that. So
yeah,
they might be chilling for a second or something.
Yep.
But back to the game. We've got Cloud versus Duck Hunt. What do you think of this matchup? I feel like, hypothetically, it is brutal for Duck Hunt, just because Cloud can outrange Duck Hunt, which is one of the few strengths he does have on just a lot of his normals and aerials.
He can outrange, but what do you do if the Duck Hunt doesn't come into your range? Because Duck Hunt can just sit back, Clay Pigeon, Gunman, and just pepper you as you're away from him. If Cloud gets in like this, yeah, Cloud can get the damage, but right in these situations, it's going to be hard for Cloud to be able to work past the wall. Because if he wants to try and use an attack to get past the items that's been thrown up, it leaves him open to Duck Hunt to punish him. So that's really going to be the challenge, just finding the safe way in and then punishing the Duck Hunt dog with his disjoints.
And he rolled right into that F smash, but he will be living, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Wow, that actually clanked with the can rather than getting exploded, and that can sending him back out here. Definitely doing a good job of just keeping Black Tactiks at the edge of the stage, not letting him come back for free. And that is definitely what he needs to do in this match, because anytime you have to Cloud off the stage, capitalize on it. You cannot let him get back for free, because his recovery is so linear that there's no reason you should not be able to predict where he's going to be.
And speaking of questionable recoveries, I mean, Duck Hunt doesn't even have a hitbox on it, frankly.
Yeah,
there is almost no penalty to going out there unless he's got some sort of protective cam. Wow. Oh no, he was just at high enough percent to both get out of the up air but just enough to live through the can, right?
Yeah. And I mean, part of that was because Ozone faded back during that, because I mean, you see how the hitbox of that hits on one side, then the other side, then back to the first side it comes out on. So the way it was hitting, he faded back so that that third hitbox was out of Cloud's hurt box, so it didn't hit him.
And Ozone definitely one of those players that once he gets a download on you, on what your game plan is, he does a good job. He knows how he can try and trap you, too.
Yeah.
Like, Tactiks, for example, is going to be jumping almost every time he gets on the ledge. And Ozone is just going to use that can to challenge it. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely one of Tactics' weak points, is that he does have that jumping habit to get out of situations. Even when he's off stage, if you do a short hop on the stage, 9 times out of 10 you'll just see him jump in order to avoid that situation.
Right, and I mean, jump is, I think, one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated option on the ledge. However, I mean, and Cloud does have good air mobility, air speed too, especially with the limit, you know?
Yeah.
And so it gives him options. He can air dodge. That'll be no kill.
Wow. I swear, the way that move hits, it looks like it should kill, but it just doesn't.
Just blistering blue light coming at you, right?
Yeah.
But Ozone still living and comfortable. He's in his zone right now. Tactics is having to play his game.
Yeah, because at this point, Tactics has to approach in order to get that kill. Ozone, if he wanted to, he could just run out the clock for 3 minutes and just be okay with that, because he's got such a lead right now. Tactics trying to use that blade beam limit to get through that can and kill him, but Ozone having none of it right now.
Nair? And that Nair is actually a surprisingly good kill option for Dark. I mean, it's not like, oh, that'll be a kill though.
Yeah, speaking of good kill options, dash attack is just so strong for Cloud.
Look at that call it on the roll there.
And actually getting the hitboxes to work for him.
Right, you know.
The bane of every Duck Hunt dog, trying to get their smash attacks to work.
Right, it's just so unfortunate, especially when you have like a good read that you see get thrown away. Just, I don't want to say poor program, but I mean, it is poor programming. There's no way to really defend it. But
poor programming or poor design choice, whatever you want to call it.
And I believe this is still a best of 3. So, yes, it is. And are we running back to Smash Show? Oh, no, we're going to Battlefield. I know Tax has been going to Battlefield.
Yeah, honestly, this is a good choice for him, because it gives him more areas to run to. And since Duck Hunt Dog has a hard time killing, the big blast zones of Battlefield are definitely going to be working against him. Wow, look at that timing on that can. Just being able to keep it at that same elevation all the way across the stage while moving with it. That is one thing I will give credit to all Duck Hunt mains for. Being able to multitask like that with all the different items that they have to work with.
You have to be aware of so many different options. And that there was a bait there to get him to try and land into that smash. And look at that.
Yeah. I mean, if he tried to air dodge, he would have landed in the F smash. If he didn't air dodge, the gunman's right there to hit him, keep him in hit stun and let the F smash still hit. So that is definitely a clever setup from Ozone.
And Tactiks is a lot more aware, it seems like now, this game, of the can and how he's using it and the side B, frankly, to just get grabs. So notice how he's spot dodging and rolling a lot more when he sees that Duck Hunt Dog is running at him, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the sooner you can learn how to work around that can, the better in this matchup, because that is Duck Hunt Dog's #1 tool to be using.
When he almost had the read there, but also just spot dodging out in time.
Yep. Oh, challenging the up smash and killing him for it.
I almost thought he should be living there, but it's hard to tell, really.
Yeah, I think part of it was because since he was using that smash, it adds that extra knockback multiplier whenever you get hit by something. And since it got hit by the back air, a move that's already strong in its own right, that was what allowed it to just barely kill.
And without can, it is very hard for Duck Hunt to be able to land, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, Cloud is one of those characters that up air covers so many options, especially in conjunction with Nair. But Ozone says, I don't care about match, but I don't care about spacing.
Yeah, you think you're the only one who can spam up air? I think
not.
not.
And he's almost lapping him now in percent.
Man. I mean, this just goes to show you how good at Ozone is at controlling the pacing of the game and controlling what his opponent does.
Ooh, and he wanted that upside to try and cover right under the ledge there, it looked like, but Tactiks not quite getting it. And Tactiks needs to get a kill soon because Ozone is going to start getting him off stage, and that's when Duck Hunt starts taking control of the match even harder. Yeah,
and not that just that, he's got that rage as well, so it's going to be a lot easier for him to get those early kills.
Jump. Yeah.
Ooh, that'll do it.
And so Ozone probably okay with that. He's got 111% on him right now. I mean, Duck Hunt can struggle to kill sometimes, but with Ozone's setups, and I believe his awareness of what Tactiks is trying to do, I don't think getting the kill should be too much trouble.
Wow.
That wind box, though.
Right out of it. Why does that need a wind box?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say that Ozone's getting a little bit less patient. He's also getting, like, bum rushed a lot more. Ooh, using the hit stun that they can.
Yeah, you gotta love the fact that that is such a great emergency button option in this game. Frame 1 can that comes out and knocks you both away.
Frankly, Tactiks has brought this all the way back. This is anyone's game right now.
Yeah, I mean, one limit here could end up taking Ozone stock.
Especially on Battlefield with how late that can's gonna kill.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, the can saves him. He managed to get the can out and killed him with another can. I cannot believe he saved himself like that.
I'm at a loss for words. That can to save himself out of side B.
Wow.
I mean, it's a multi-hit move that was so smart.